We just finished up a day at LEGOLAND Florida. We rode a lot of the rides, we had a lot of fun. We're going to show you some of the best rides that we think you'll love. This is what the parking entrance looks like, just to give you an idea of what you'll see when you get there. And then when you get out of the car, then you'll see this welcome sign. And I'll kind of speed it up here. Don't want to go too slow. There's a plane flying overhead. That was what that noise was. So we'll just show you a little bit of the entrance. I'll cut when they actually have to inspect everything, my camera and everything. But here's what you'll see in the front. So just after the entrance here, they have this holiday set up here with the Lego sleigh and reindeer and Santa, and we took pictures with that as well.
Alright, let's go.
Just right here is the big shop. They have it's their biggest gift shop. We found some adjustable sandals for my youngest son. We lost one of his shoes somehow in the hotel. To the right here, the Legoland story. I think they have food, but that's also a place we were told we could exchange Legos that we brought with like a staff member or with whatever was there. Unfortunately, we realized that as we were leaving, and they closed just before we got there. Here's a pizza shop and another Lego gift shop. To the left of this, which is the Grand Carousel, is Heart Lake City, which has the Mia ride. So Jack and I, we just rode the Mia's Riding Adventure. What do you think, Jack?
I thought it was fast and thrilling, and I liked it a lot.
Yeah, yep. Surprisingly, it has some good G-forces. When you're at the top, you can see pretty far, you get some good views. It was pretty fun.
Yep, definitely one of our top rides here at Legoland.
Let's go to the right. Right here is one of my favorite places at Legoland, which is the Granny's Apple Fries. They are delicious, and you don't want to miss this when you go to Legoland. To the east here is Duplo Valley. It has a number of fun little activities for younger kids. To the left here is the building for an indoor playground, and to the right, as you'll see, is a tractor ride. It's Duplo themed with all these Duplo animals. We enjoyed it, especially the younger kids. To the right here, through those bushes and trees above my son with the red hat, above his head, and then through those trees is a train ride. And so the train ride is kind of fun. The whole family can get on. You can take the younger kids. We're actually looking for the bathroom across this pathway from the train ride, just in case you want to know where the bathroom is there. There's one in that red building in Duplo Valley. But to the right here is a nice little train ride. It's relaxing, has some farm animals and some farm sounds, and you do 2 loops at least, which is nice. The line was super short when we were there. Let's go on the Dragon Buddy. After Duplo Valley, we went to the Lego Kingdoms section of the park. So it is a medieval theme and a castle theme with knights and dragons and things. And to the right is the Merlin's Challenge ride. As you can see, we rode the ride, and I took a video with my old GoPro that I had strapped to me. I didn't want to take my phone on some of these rides because I thought I might drop them and hit somebody in the head or something, or break my phone. So here's a little bit of that ride. It's kind of a simple ride. My middle son doesn't like the crazier rides so much, so this is perfect for him. He, I think, was 6 at this time. This is the entrance to the Dragon roller coaster ride. As you saw there was only a 5-minute wait, which was really nice on this day. There weren't a ton of people there. So the beginning of the Dragon ride is this kind of dark room ride with a bunch of Lego statues and other things like that. So I'll speed up through some of that. So it's a little slow, which is nice. You know, when you get on a ride, you want it to not go by super fast. Here's the dragon. Spray some air at you, which is fun. You can see the silhouette of a burned person on the wall there. Some bats above. It's kind of fun. You know? Adds a little bit of a theming and ambiance and environment to the ride. And then you go out of the building, out of the dark ride part, and then there's the roller coaster part. As you'll see here, the roller coaster is next to the Lego Movie World section of the park.
What are they building over there to our left?
So you can see some of that. I did see some construction going on for some new things they're building at the park.
Oh,
So this is another one of my GoPro videos with lots of interesting sound effects. You know, you're not having fun if you're not making sound effects and reacting. Yeah, it felt pretty fast. I felt like I was sliding around in my seat a little bit. Obviously there was seat belts and things and I was restrained, but there definitely were some good G-forces on that ride. This is the Lego Movie section of the park. You can actually get to this park from the entrance faster if you go through the Duplo Valley section of the park. There's a lot of fun things here.
This is really
like
fun.
this Benny's Playship is a
Fun play
kind of like
structure
a
for kids.
climbing playground tower.
Okay, this is the Unikitty's disco drop. Let's see. Oh, Jack really loved this one, didn't you?
I love it because it's like one of those buggy things, but you turn and I like the music in it. Also, it wasn't like a good ugly one.
Yep. Oliver didn't like it though. He said it made his tummy hurt, right? Yeah, but me and Jack like this one a lot.
I like Masters of Light because, like, Sora, if you've ever been on it, the moves, like, with the thing you're sitting on, it motions with the show that you're watching.
Yep, so it flies through the air. Very realistic 3D ride. It flies around like soaring over the world or whatever. So we really thought it was fun, right?
Yeah, it's like soaring over the world because it goes to different places, but it's just a pretty good version.
So this is the walk up to the Battle of Bricksburg. Whenever we talk, it sounds like we're little chipmunks when I speed it up. But, so my wife and my two older sons went without me because I had to go back and get shoes for my younger son. So this is her video of their little experience, the beginning of it. And then I did a separate trip with my younger son after we got him some shoes from the big shop. And he thought he saw his mom there for a second, but I don't think she was actually over there. Then he sees the water, and then he gets wet, and he's not as much of a fan of the water there.
Up there.
Yeah, there's
so
definitely
big.
some giant.
Battle of Bricksburg.
Yeah, there's some giant Lego statues here. Lots of water.
Oh, there's some more water
This
spraying
ride
out.
does-
It's gonna be right where we're going.
The ride isn't too fast, which is nice. All the water and helps you cool off on a hot day. You can see up there on the railing, people can shoot you as well, and then you can shoot back. You have to kind of create the force yourself.
Oh, look at these giant Legos. Oh man, that's so cool looking. I don't know. Are those flames? Fire right there in the front of the boat? Yeah, but I don't think that's really going to get us too much. Yeah, we're soaking wet. Wetty! No more whiny? Oh, okay. What is this thing here? Giant Duplo thing. Okay.
Daddy,
Yeah.
here's rolling.
Oh, is that guy gonna fall in the water? Whoa, who are these guys? Construction workers. Looks like some sketchy folk. I wonder what they're up to. Yeah, good job.
So I placed these clips after the Lego Movie World section because if you get really wet, you might want to come over here and use the dryer that you can pay to use. That's next to the little Duplo water play area.
Oh no, you're a prisoner, Oliver. Oh, you're free. Oh no, you're a prisoner.
So just to the right here, the Dragon's Den, you can get some corn dog nuggets. They were pretty good. They were super hot, but they were pretty good. Straight ahead here is Royal Joust. To the left are some more carnival games, which you have to pay for separately as an additional cost, and not included with all the other rides and everything else. We ended up skipping the Joust and the playground across from it. I think that's called a Forestman's Hideout. Part of the reason we had to is that Legoland is open from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So compared to parks like Disneyland, is not open for as many hours in a single day. So with that being said, I would recommend if you have kids that are of a younger age and if you want to take the time to enjoy some of these things, to get tickets for 2 days. So I think with 2 days you can kind of take your time, enjoy things, especially for the younger kids. This might be their favorite part of the park, is these types of activities, and maybe not the faster, scarier roller coasters. I think 2 days can really help you to experience everything if that's what you want to do.
Remember the Toy Story game where you shoot?
Oh, is that what it's like?
Yeah.
Cool.
Andrew can go on this?
Yeah.
That should be fun then.
Fire! Aim at the targets on the arch and set in fire. We must stop Sam Sinister and save the treasure. Look everywhere.
Oh no. So we just went on Lost Kingdom Adventure. We went on it twice because we liked it so much.
I won twice.
Won twice. Yeah, I thought I'd get him the second time, but he still beat me. But Jack, Oliver, did you like it? Was it kind of hard for you sometimes? But
It's a
you still got some points. Yeah.
realistic, and that was one of the fun parts.
So what do you do on this ride?
You got it one time at least? Yeah.
What do you do on this ride?
Oh.
You shoot targets.
You cut in
Targets are red and yellow.
and you're in little cars.
Targets are just dots.
Yeah, then you kind of go around in a cart, and there's some fun effects.
Indiana Jones theme. Some of the walls move, going through different doorways, and there's some wind blowing, like puffs of wind, and fun music.
Yep, very fun.
Pretty fun ride, and we really liked it.
Okay.
So the Beetle Bounce right here is kind of a smaller version of the Unikitty ride, and it doesn't go all the way around. And to the left here, Pharaoh's Revenge is another kind of playground. There's some fans in there, so it's a nice place on a hot day. And next we're going to show you the Safari Trek, which is straight ahead here and across from Coastersaurus.
Oh, gotta drive. Oliver tells me we have to drive. Whoa, watch out for the elephant. There's a monkey. Over there. Hopefully we Don't get too close. Oh, there's a giraffe.
There's Tanya.
Please stay in your car. Thank you. Please stay in your car until the operator releases your seatbelt. Thank you.
Staring right at us.
Coastersaurus is a wooden roller coaster with a Jurassic Park type theme to it. My 6-year-old, not the one here, my middle son, he went on it once and decided he did not want to go on it again. So it might not be for every kid, but my oldest here and I, we both really enjoyed it.
Welcome to LEGOLAND. Come in, this way.
Alright, we just did the Lego Ninjago ride. Jack, what did you think?
I liked it, but I think it's a little bit odd that you can't go sideways. You just have to go up and
It
down.
takes a little practice to figure out how it works. It's pretty fun.
I was the best.
Yeah.
It was really fun.
I got better near the end. It took a little while, but unfortunately today the lines are short, so we can go try it again and practice some more. It was awesome.
Yeah, and there's really good graphics and stuff. I think it's a really fun ride to go on.
It's a 3D ride. It's a little dark, and so maybe for some younger kids it might be a little scary, but it was fun. It's a lot of action, and it gets you moving and all. My arms get tired, but we definitely are wanting to do it again.
So the Lego City part of the park is right next to the Ninjago section. It has a boating school, a driving school, and a flying school. We did the boating school this time, and my two sons did the driving school last time, about a year ago they went. And we did not do the flying school, which video showed that it was a pretty cool ride, and I wish we had done that. But for some reason I couldn't see it from here, and I didn't drive or walk around the corner to see where it was, so we missed that. But I would definitely recommend the Lego City part of the park and going to the flying school as well. Past the flying school is the water park.
So we just got out of the boating school and it was actually a lot of fun. He loved putting his foot on the gas and helping to steer, but we really just had a great time on this one. I was surprised at how much we enjoyed it, so definitely tops our list of best rides for toddlers.
It's just a slow train wreck. Oh, did we narrow? That was like the closest miss in the world, Jack. Yeah. Big Jim. Hey.
The Great Lego Race ride is in the Lego Technic section of the park. It's just a little to the south of the Lego City section of the park. And it normally is a VR ride, a virtual reality ride. And so the turns and everything correlates with what you're seeing in the virtual reality. But because of COVID last year and this year, the two times I've ridden this ride, I've ridden it without the virtual reality. And it's still fun. It still has that big drop there. And some nice turns and kind of G-forces, and you can see decently well, get a nice view there. So it's still a fun ride. Legoland is next to a bay, so it's right. It has this waterfront right there as part of Legoland, and they have this Brickbeard's water sport stunt show. There are not a lot of water sport stunt shows like this out there, so this is a relatively unique thing. It's a cool thing to watch while you're there. We happened to watch it as one of the last things we did, so the sun was actually going down. And by the end of the show, the sun was nearly in our faces, reflecting off the water. So if you want to do this while you're there, I would recommend that you do it maybe earlier in the day, midday. There wouldn't be so much sun in your face. But by the end, it was kind of rough watching this.
Can we get your assistance?
Jack?
I said, can we get your assistance?
Yeah!
There might even be some treasure in it for you. No.
Alright, the best way to motivate these students, pirate insults. We call it throwing the bones. We're gonna need all of you to help.
Alright, here's how it works. Every time I throw this here red flag, that means boom, water giving. And what that means to all of you is that you're gonna yell a pirate insult.
Right. Anytime this flag goes up or someone says no quarter given, you throw the bones. So make sure you're paying attention.
Thank you. Today's pirate insult here. Bloated barnacles.
Bloated barnacles. Got it?
Bloated barnacles.
The best pirate insults are said with courage and conviction. So let's throw the bones, everybody.
Bloated barnacles.
Thank you, and only you.
Yeah, yikes. Well, I think we can do better than that. What do you think, Hugh?
Yeah.
Let's give it another try, shall we? Bloated barnacles. Much better. There it is. Hey, look, it's Smiley. Hey, Smiley, you practicing for that big test today?
You're missing something. Hey, you're missing something.
Yeah, Smiley, I think you're forgetting your skis. You can't ski without your skis. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to our first mate and fierce headmistress, Calico Jane! Please. Sorry, Calico Jane. I was hoping you would have missed that disaster.
Please tell me those weren't our students. Nope, not on my watch. Those students will be ready for testing today. Do I make myself clear? No quarter given!
We got red flags. Bloated barnacles! Oh
no. You throw me a bone? Catch, kill, fire up the cannons! Fire at will!
Catch which one's will?
I'm not sure. He's not over here, are you?
That should give you a pretty good idea of the show. Here's some more of their stunts. But as maybe you noticed, there's a splash zone near the front and middle. We kind of sat to the edge of the splash zone. I think my son wanted to get a little wet, but I was trying to record it and I didn't want my phone to get too wet. So we didn't sit right in the middle of the splash zone. But if it's a hot day and you want to get wet, I think they'll get you wet if you sit there. On our way out, we walked through Miniland USA. Here's the Las Vegas section. There's several different sections. And while we were here, they were doing some construction, installing this new canopy. And I think it'll be a really nice feature. It did block off some of the area for us. But last year, this wasn't here. And it did feel a little like sun-baked. Like there's some leaves and just like, especially in the water, that would catch things. I think this will make the environment a lot more pleasant. So a lot of fun little details here.
It's way more relaxing to be in here. Feels a little more like professional, like well done.
I could just like come in here. The weather's been really nice today.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So here's some of the Washington, and above the Washington D.C. section there's some construction workers. Down here is the Florida section. So there's some things from Florida. Across from it is Pirate Shores. So they have some fun pirate boats. And one of my favorite parts of Miniland USA is the little button at the pirate boats area. My kids love. They can shoot out a jet of water. You can get some friends or people nearby with that. The Florida section has some boats that can kind of move around. Hopefully they get those working soon. Then there's the Kennedy Space Center section. There's a timer, and sometimes this space shuttle will put off some smoke or steam. And then there's Daytona International Speedway. To wrap up, we really enjoyed Legoland. It was perfect for our family. We have a toddler, a 6-year-old, and a 9-year-old, and there was something for all of them. So hopefully this video helped you to understand kind of the layout of the park, the different types of rides and options the park has. So if you go with your family, you can not be so confused. You can have a better plan. Hopefully this video can help you make the most of a Legoland Florida vacation.